Someone spreads out in a meeting, leans in, and crowds your space. Big posture can be a bluff. Here is how to read it fast and answer with calm, not escalation. By the end, you will spot the move, test it safely, and hold your ground without heat. When someone takes space and squares up, your body reads threat, your chest tightens, your breath speeds up, your muscles want to match or retreat. That push is ancient. It is not a plan. We will turn that reflex into a choice. Most flare-ups do not start with words. They start with distance, angle, and pacing. You can change all three without a speech. You can lower the room in seconds. That is the promise here. An anthropologist named Edward Hall mapped how close feels normal. He called it proxemics. He found 4 zones. Intimate is 0 to 45 centimeters. Personal is 45 to 120 centimeters. Social is 1.2 to 3.7 meters. Public is beyond that. A large study across 42 countries tested how far people like strangers to be. The average was about 120 centimeters. Some places like closer, others like farther. So the number shifts, the idea holds. Strangers want a gap. If a stranger or a colleague slides inside about 1 meter and squares both shoulders, do a small sidestep. Reclaim to about an arm's length. Do not shuffle backward. A lateral microstep does not read as retreat. It resets the bubble without a chase. Angle beats force. In the 1960s, 2 researchers described an intimacy balance. When one cue rises, people lower another. If someone faces you straight on, you can balance it by turning your torso a bit. You keep your head and eyes engaged. The heat drops. A pivot of 15 to 45 degrees is plenty. Even 15 degrees helps. You are still present. You are not a wall. You will feel your shoulders unlock as you turn. They will often mirror you without noticing. Many de-escalation programs teach a 45-degree stance, hands visible, calm tone. It is called an interview stance in police training. You can borrow the same shape, angle your hips, keep your palms easy to see, speak steady and low. Quick mid-note. If calm power like this helps you, subscribe to Mind Mode. It keeps these tools close when you need them. Average speech is about 140 to 160 words per minute. Under pressure, people jump to 180 or more. That sounds anxious. Aim for 120 to 140. Add clean 1-second breaths. Slower beats louder. 3 to 5 seconds of eye contact feels normal for most chats. If someone holds an unbroken stare for 7 to 10 seconds, most people read that as a challenge. You do not need to outstare. Pivot a little and speak a slow sentence instead. Expansive posture can hide fear. Look for overspread limbs with elbows flared. Look for locked knees. Watch for shallow top of the chest breathing. That mix often means they are trying to feel big because they feel small. It is puff, not plan. True composure looks different. The stance is balanced, knees are soft, shoulders sit down, the jaw is loose, the gaze is measured. People with real status look more while speaking and look away more while listening. It is natural, not forced. When you are unsure, test safely, hold your angle, reclaim to about 1 meter. Set one calm boundary line. Say a short, clear sentence in a slow voice. A bluffer often loses air when the show is not rewarded. If threats appear, switch to safety. Power posing is not a magic switch. Follow-up research did not find the big hormone changes first claimed. Use posture to steady yourself and signal clarity. Do not expect it to make you objectively dominant. It is a tool for you, not a trick for them. Distances and gaze norms vary by culture and by relationship. 120 to 140 centimeters is common in many Western rooms. It is not a rule. Crowded spaces compress distance. There, weigh angle, touch attempts, and tone more than raw inches. If you see clenched fists, a forward weight shift, quick target glances at exits or at your pockets, or you hear clear threats, end the stance game. Exit if you can. Put a table between you if needed. Get help. Your goal is to get home safe. A project lead storms in, feet wide, elbows flared. They lean over the table. Your chest tightens. You take a half step to just over 1 meter. You pivot about 20 degrees. You rest one open palm on the table edge. You say, what is the single decision you need from us right now? Say it at 120 to 130 words per minute, then wait. Watch their shoulders drop. They match your angle. Their bursts turn into sentences. You just move the room without a fight. Here's a common play. Dominant posture in negotiation looks like spreading over chairs and props to shrink you. Do not wrestle for horizontal space. Take vertical neutrality instead. Sit upright, spine long, shoulders down, forearms parallel, laptop closed unless needed. Set a clear agenda out loud. Keep your voice slow and even. Their overspread will read as performative next to your symmetry. The talk recenters on terms, not postures. That is a win without a shove. At a holiday table, an uncle paces and stops square on to challenge you. Do not square back. Match his tempo with a slight delay. Pause at a 45-degree angle to the table. Speak a touch slower on a longer exhale. The volume often drops without a power struggle. At a crowded bar, someone closes to 30 centimeters and talks fast. Straighten, turn about 30 degrees. Lift your glass to your chest as a spacer. Soft eyes. Say, I cannot hear at this range. Step here with me. Guide a small side step to about 1 meter. If they resist, disengage. On the street, someone steps square into your path and asks for something you will not give. Do not lock horns. Angle 30 degrees. Raise one open hand near your chest. Keep a steady walking pace. Say, I cannot help you. The angle and motion close the frame without heat. Inside 0 to 45 centimeters from a stranger. Most people spike with a startle and a heart jump. Re-establish at least 45 to 60 centimeters without words. If a stare runs past 7 to 10 seconds, treat it as a test. Pivot and answer slow. Locked knees with parallel feet often mean freeze, not fight. Read clusters, not single cues. Dominance is not about taking space. It is about owning your space. This week, when someone crowds you, do a 20 to 30 degree pivot in a small lateral step to about an arm's length. Then deliver your next sentence 10% slower with one clean breath. Keep the room steady so the real talk can happen. If this gave you an edge, subscribe to MindMote and stop being the easiest person in the room to read. If you like clear, calm tools for reading people and holding your ground, subscribe and look around the channel. There are more episodes on de-escalation, presence, and clean boundaries. Thanks for being here. Stay steady, and I will see you next time.